Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Familiar Sports. My name is Daniel Jarrett and I'm about to talk about the Gulai Istvan Memorial that went down in Hungary. My oh my, that was a treat. I'm here to talk about Bryan Levell. Bryan Levell is the standout performance for me at that meet. He clocked a time of 19.69 seconds to become the second fastest this season, as well as the third fastest all-time Jamaican. He stands behind Usain Bolt, 19.19 seconds, and Johan Blake, 19.2425 seconds, right? One out of those two, you guys can fact check me. But Bryan Levell has really commanded the attention of many athletes as well as fans within the space of track and field. Now, who is this person? Who is Bryan Levell? Bryan Levell attended Edwin Allen, and Edwin Allen is a school that is not necessarily known for the success of the boys part of champs, right? Edwin Allen is not as oftentimes ranked in the top spaces when it comes on to the males, but they are always at the top when it comes on to the females. However, in 2022, Bryan Levell clocked a time of 10.25 seconds to become the first Edwin Allen male ISA boys and girls 100 meter champion, right? After that, in 2023, I think he was injured in 2023, where he actually made the switch or the move to be trained by Miss Shaniki Osborne. Shaniki Osborne, she was a coach at MVP who literally moved on to start her own track club and started to coach various athletes who I think Miss Osborne also was a coach at Papine High School, and I think at Woolmer's Girls or Woolmer's Boys. You guys can fact check me as well. But Miss Osborne took up the responsibility and started coaching Bryan Levell. He then went on to the national trials in 2024, clocking a personal best of 19.97 to become national champion. The first time, yes, Levell, he became national champion in 2024 and went on to the Olympics, made it to and only managed to make it to the semi-final. But that was just the beginning. 2025 was right around the corner, and this is where Bryan Levell really stamped his name as someone, a force to be reckoned with. He went on to participate in the Grand Slam track meets, where he registered some crazy times in that 100 and 200 meters. He ran at the Racers Grand Prix, registering a time of 19.79 seconds. However, unfortunately, that 19.7 was a bit wind aided, and persons were saying, oh, wow, Bryan, that's quite unfortunate. But a lot of persons in the media were really like, hey, this guy is capable of doing spectacular things. This guy looks like he's going to be doing some great things. Until just the other day, Bryan went on to run 9.82 seconds. Oh, that was after he actually became, again, he repeated the feat of becoming the national 200 meter champion in Jamaica in 2025. Yes, he became the national champion. Then he went on. He actually missed out on getting a spot rather in that 100 meters that was run. He made it to the finals, but he just missed out by a tad bit, right? However, he went on to run 9.82 seconds. 9.82, a massive personal best. But that was not where the personal best winning streak stopped. Bryan Levell, today, just earlier today, 19.69 seconds to become the third fastest Jamaican 200 meters runner of all time. Big shout out to Bryan Levell. Well done. Well done. There were a lot of other standout performances, relatively a lot of other standout performances. Ashanti Moore, who is having a great season as well. She ran, I think, 22.32 seconds. Let me just double check on that for you guys. 22.31 seconds, which was also a personal best. Just the other day, she ran 10.94 seconds, which is another personal best. So Ashanti Moore has been on a personal best running streak. What is going on in Jamaica? What is going on in Jamaica, right? Now, another standout performance at this meet in Hungary was that of the pole vaulter. You guys know who I'm talking about. Duplantis, Mondo Duplantis. He leaped to, let me tell you guys, 6.29 meters to set a new world record. This is his 13th world record since he came on the scene. 13th, guys, 13th world record, right? So, guys, really and truly, there were so many standout performances. Femke Ball, she ran 52.24 seconds to claim victory in the hurdles. As it relates to Femke Ball, I just believe that she is an expectation that a lot of persons have as it relates to winning gold, right? I personally don't think that there's anyone in the pack to really challenge her. Sydney McLaughlin-Levroni, she is running the 400 meters. And of course, Femke Ball would have expressed that she's a little bit disappointed about that fact. And she would have rather had Sydney race her in that 400 meters. But at the end of the day, it's always Femke Ball versus Sydney type show when it comes on to that 400 meter hurdles. But in my opinion, I believe that a new star has risen, and the world is not only looking at Noah Lyles and Kenny B, or the world is not only looking at Letsile Tobago, right? The world has now turned their heads to the likes of Bryan Levell, who is 100% capable of just spoiling the party for the world champion, world and Olympic champion. What a run that was. And another thing for me is that I am actually really looking forward to seeing what Bryan Levell actually can do when it comes on to that 100 meters, because yes, he has gone 9.82 seconds, but this 19.69 seconds really is a loud statement rather that says, hey, I can go even faster when it comes on to that 100 meters. Because while I was watching that race, I saw where Bryan got out in a flaming speed, finished the curve, and just took it home. So I just think that he has a lot more to say when it comes on to that 100 meters. And he's pretty young. He is very, very young and is really looking forward to disturbing the show. I hope that he can go to these Diamond Leagues and go to the Diamond League final and win so that he can get a spot in that 100 meters at the World Championships this year. He will have the likes of Kishane Thompson, if Kishane goes to the Diamond League final, Oblique Seville if Oblique goes to the Diamond League final, Akeem Blake, Akani Simbine, a lot of persons who are vying for who are hoping rather to become the Diamond League champion. So, ladies and gentlemen, there are so many things to look forward to this season as it relates to track and field. There are so many people that are emerging, right? Ashanti Moore is just coming slowly but surely. And really and truly, we're expecting some great things from these athletes. So guys, stay tuned to Omilia Sports, and I want you guys to just subscribe. Please subscribe, like, comment, and share. Thank you very much. Daniel Jarrett is the name. Omilia Sports on all platforms. Please follow us.